Hi guys, I'm Crystal with Crystal Clear Photography. I am a brand photographer, stock lover, strategist, and content creator. I'm coming to you today on my vlog to talk to you a little bit about custom stock photography. It's one of the bigger areas of my business that I utilize to support a lot of business owners, from product-based businesses to service-based businesses. So I wanted to dive in real quick and talk to you a little bit about custom stock photography and what it is. So custom stock photography is the option that a lot of business owners find themselves coming to when they realize that a lot of the stock shops that are out there really don't have something that's tailor fit to their brand. To really create the consistency and reach a certain level within your business, you might want to consider utilizing custom stock photos that are created just for you, for your business, for your audience, and for all of the things that you like to represent your business. So custom stock photography basically means that those mock images or pretty desk layouts or pretty strategically styled images and things that you utilize or you find through Instagram and social media, those are the types of things that are created custom for your business. So take my business for instance. As a photographer, my business obviously is centric around taking photos, so I'm probably going to want images that have cameras in it. I'm going to want things that also represent me and my business. So the fact that I'm a mom boss and I talk a lot about being a mom and a business owner, I may want some items like a cute mom life bag or things that represent my kids, photos, different items and things that I might utilize on my own desk that are a little bit more tailored fit to my style. I don't particularly care for gold, and sometimes gold can be something that's commonly used throughout stock photos. So in that case, I might want to consider investing in custom images that are going to be more tailored and suited to my business, my liking, and then it's going to be attractive to my audience as well. So that's basically what custom stock photos are. Hopefully that helps answer that question for you. So next question on the doc, what are some of the pros to utilizing custom stock photos and how can it really help benefit your business? Consistency. I think everyone hears people talk about consistency all the time and how you want to have your brand being consistent throughout your graphics, throughout your images, throughout your website, throughout the content that you provide. All of those types of things are really important. So the same goes for your imagery. If you start using custom photos, it will help you create a consistent flow throughout all of the images that people come to expect. It's just like your favorite photographer. Go and look at their Instagram and you start to notice that they have a particular style, a certain look, and their images always kind of have a bit of consistency to them in the way that they're edited or the way that they're displayed. Maybe it's just that they get authentic smiles out of people, or maybe it's really loving and heartfelt and pulls on the heartstrings. Things like that. You want your images to provoke the same in your business, even if you're not a photographer. So if you're a business coach and you're wanting your photos to be more motivating and empowering and fun, you're going to want your images to reflect just that. So you want to do the same for your custom stock photos. Take your personality and inject them into the stock images that you're going to have and keep that same consistent flow and that type of personality that you have throughout your brand through all the photos, so people come to expect the same thing. Take my brand, for example. People come to expect that I'm going to have lighter, brighter white backgrounds, that I'm going to have fun styled images with modern pieces, whether it's, fashion elements and scarves. Everyone knows I'm obsessed with blankets and florals, things like that. So you start to notice a consistency in my images and my custom stock photos, so that when you go through my feed, you see that that's Crystal's brand and you see it no matter where it's at, whether you're seeing it on Facebook or Pinterest or Instagram, you'll be able to recognize and notice it right away. So again, creates that consistency. I know we really hate that word sometimes because it's so frustrating to try to keep it all tied together, but I promise you it will definitely help you achieve that particular look. Another thing that it can help you with as a pro is that no one else will have those photos. How embarrassing is it to utilize some stock images to go out there on somebody else's feed and see them using the same ones? I think that was why custom stock photography started becoming such a big deal for businesses over the last several years, is because it gave everybody an opportunity to customize, stand out, and not feel like, oh, I'm using someone else's image. That's kind of embarrassing. It doesn't look like it's tailored to my business, and it kind of makes you look a little lazy maybe. So anyway, that's another pro that you can add in, is that you'll have custom set of photos that nobody else has. They are created just for you or your product. Another pro that you can consider is that you're able to have more control over what you want in your images. So for instance, I had a client who was not a big fan of Nike, but she loved working out. So she was able to give me that direction, saying, hey, you know what, I would love some workout stock photos, want to have them tailored around different foods and workout clothes and fun things like that. But hey, you know what, I'm not a big fan of Nike overall. So can we try to use New Balance or a different brand of shoe or overall clothing, or maybe remove the brands altogether? You can be a little bit more selective in that process and kind of control the things that you have in your stock images to help with creating your own message and creating your own style, and again, keeping that consistency across the board with the things that you like and the things that you don't like. For me personally, with the clients that I work with, I have a full questionnaire that I send over to them to allow them to go through and say, hey, here's what I like about my brand. Here are some things that I don't like for my brand. Here are the things that I talk about with my audience a lot. Here are the colors that my brand fits. Here are some other pet peeves and things that maybe I don't really care for. Like I hate gold, or I'm not a silver fan, I'm a big gold fan, or I like muted colors versus bold colors, things like that. It gives you an opportunity to kind of help control what that image is going to look like and what props that you can have added in. So again, just kind of ties into the consistency, and then obviously making you happy and giving you things and content that you can talk about with your audience that you know you can relate to, and it feels a little bit more authentic and genuine. So that being said, there are a couple of cons. So let's go through that. One of the biggest cons for custom stock photography is the investment. It is definitely not for the faint of heart. There are a lot of great stock shops out there that'll give you tons of free images for a very small price. However, when it comes to custom stock photos, you're going to want to make sure that you're ready to invest in those photos, because it is going to be a little bit more expensive. But again, the value is going to come over and come back to you tenfold when it consider the fact that you're going to have that consistency. You're going to have images that you can utilize no matter what, for whatever what. You're going to have the photos that nobody else has out there. You're going to have branded content that you are able to control and add in the things that matter most to you. So really consider those pros and how much those are going to weigh into you and your business and where you're at. But maybe you're not yet at the point where you're ready to invest in stock photos, and that's totally okay. But do take that into consideration. Make sure that you vet the photographers that you're looking to work with. Take a look at their style, take a look at their client work, take a look at their process and see, how in depth are they? Are they going to allow you to have some control and involvement? Do they have certain props and things already on hand? Will you need to provide a prop budget? Things like that. So as it's really, I wouldn't say it's a con necessarily, but again, it is a little bit of an investment. So make sure to take that into consideration when you're looking at custom stock photos. And again, if you have any questions at all, I'm always happy to answer. So leave me a comment or shoot me an email at info@crystalclearphotographyaz.com. And I'd be happy to answer any questions about custom stock photos, looking at custom product photos for you and your business, and getting you some more consistency throughout your brand. So thanks again for listening in, and stay tuned for the next vlog.